Release!
Hello everybody, ScotsThinker, and I'm gonna record outside today because why not? It's a beautiful sunny day. It's been a beautiful sunny week, but knowing April, those drip drip drop little April showers will be coming inevitably. So just got back from watching a Minecraft movie. Not the Minecraft movie, a Minecraft movie, just to remind you. And I know what you're thinking.
Oh, I can't wait for ScotsThinker to say it's awful. It's absolutely awful.
Sorry to disappoint you. I'm gonna give you my brutally honest review. The movie, it's not a great movie. But, compared to other stuff, it could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse. It's about as mediocre a movie as you could ask for, and a lot of people are rightly saying, yeah, what you see is what you get with this movie. It's obviously this corporate marketing tactic latching on to a popular video game IP just for lots of money. And hey, it's Minecraft. It's inevitably going to work. I mean, in hindsight, it works in the sense that it's going to appeal to the general audiences of, oh wow, look at this goofy, interesting imaginative world, while still appealing to people who actually understand Minecraft. The movie kind of missed out on pointing out this golden age of Minecraft that happened in my high school years. And people who are my age, you know exactly what I'm talking about. When Minecraft initially launched as a game, it became a widespread gaming phenomenon because of how simple and how creative its potential could be. And it launched the careers of so many YouTubers. Hi, dog.
Hi, doggy.
It launched the careers of Captain Sparkles, the Yogs Cast, there's so many others I could mention. Captain Sparkles is paying attention to a Minecraft movie. I mean, why wouldn't he? Minecraft has expanded beyond the immersive game itself to dungeon crawling games, to a story mode made by Telltale Games. There's been a lot of fan-made content online, and inevitably there's going to be fans who will make far more engaging movies than this Minecraft movie that I saw. That's inevitable because the nature of fans is that they actually care about the source material and understand it and have a competent sense of passion to actually make it work. That's just inevitable. With that in mind, this Minecraft movie that I saw, one with Jack Black in it, it is corporatized, and yeah, it has a lot of flaws. Like, a lot of the jokes are really hit or miss. In fact, most of them you'll probably get a chuckle at best. Although there were some jokes that actually got me legitimately laughing. I think it was particularly by the end where it's like the whole knife attack joke. I won't give it away. It actually is quite funny. A joke about getting the language wrong. Gotta give kudos to whoever comes up with the scenarios in this movie. This movie does have a lot of creative scenarios. I think it mainly helps with the fact that it's supported by the fact that Minecraft itself is a game that encourages creativity, and creativity plays a prominent role in this story. And there's a lot of brilliantly creative scenarios, some brilliantly thought out action sequences. Yeah, I know that people are gonna cringe at the whole man sandwich maneuver, but I don't know, it wasn't completely terrible for me to watch. If you love Minecraft, you are inevitably going to notice details, not just the ones that are overtly shown, but other details that's in the background. Like, I noticed in this one chest scene in the manor, I noticed that to the right of a certain angle, I think I saw an ender chest. And this movie's got something in it for everybody. I mean, obviously it's mainly catered towards little children, not really much for adults, but there's something there for people who grew up in the 80s or 90s or something like that. It's definitely a very gamer-oriented movie because, Jack Black himself is very passionate about gaming, and they have an entire character portrayed by Jason Momoa who is this gaming champion, and there's this entire shop filled with retro gaming stuff. arcade machines, Nintendo consoles, so on and so forth. And I suppose this is mainly supported by the fact that Mojang Studios did collaborate with Warner Brothers on this in the same way that Nintendo collaborated with Universal and Illumination to make the Mario movie. I'd probably say the Minecraft movie is absolutely lesser than the Mario movie. And it's interesting, the Mario and the Nintendo movies are both these video game adaptations put into corporate marketing Hollywood format, and both of them feature Jack Black.
Not sure if you know who I am, but I'm about to rule the world.
Jack Black's got the knack for gaming, or should I say Jack Black. I know, I'm terrible with the jokes. I'd say that the Minecraft movie is definitely weaker than the Mario Brothers movie. I think it's because for as impressive as a lot of the visuals in the Minecraft movie are, there are still moments of uncanny valley with some of the CGI. I mean, it's visually impressive for what they were able to achieve, but at the same time, they could have approached some visual effects slightly differently. I mean, the Minecraft movie was definitely clever. I mean, I think they used people in like these suits for like the villagers and then propped it up with CGI, you know, clever approach. But at the same time, the villager characters and other elements of CGI, especially the green screen, looks a bit off. Whereas with the Mario movie, it remains visually consistent, and that mainly helps because that's an animated movie, and with animation, it grants you far more creative liberty, as well as the default allowance for imagination. I mean, both the Minecraft movie and the Mario movie do have a lot of visual flair and obvious love for their source material, but the Mario movie is obviously better visually because A, it's animated, and it's animated, and therefore doesn't suffer the setbacks and weaknesses associated with the risks of green screen CGI. I think maybe if they had a bit more faith in using practical sets for the Minecraft movie, it probably would have worked a bit more. Maybe if they had a bit more practicality when it came to some of the villager characters, I think it would have worked better. With that said, whenever the movie does use practical sets and effects, it's really impressive. Like people have gone out of their way to quite literally craft these chests, these entire buildings, these like beds, these all kinds of stuff to make it look authentically like it's stripped right out of Minecraft, and it looks really impressive. And some of the CGI, it does somewhat work, yeah. With some of the pig characters, the disgusting zombies, the vast scope of the Minecraft overworld, and the energy sparking off, and the iron golems. It does work, but there's still the setback of the sort of iffiness of relying a bit too much on CGI for the sake of spectacle. I mean, I know that sounds pretty cruel to say, but I know people are going to complain about that. Believe me. But with that said, it's not the worst I've seen. I mean, overall, it's a pretty good use of merging practical and CGI together. Okay, so what about the actual story itself? Well, to start off with, the beginning of the story and a few other sequences are told in the most Jack Black way possible. And that can really make or break for your capacity to enjoy this movie or not, because I know that a lot of people don't like Jack Black's brand of comedy. But on the other hand, Jack Black is just filled with so much enthusiasm and energy that even when a joke doesn't quite land, he says it with so much energetic passion and energy that he's still able to keep people engaged just by virtue of his enthusiasm alone, because that's the one trait that Jack Black's most well known for. Side note, wouldn't it be awesome if we had Jack Black do a song cover of Tobuscus's It's About Time That I Find the Diamond? Like, singing that song, that would be amazing. Yes, there are a few moments where Jack Black kind of breaks into song. Yeah, it's mostly cringe. And speaking of cringe, I suppose, like, the big poop you have to get out of your bowels, I probably need to mention this one joke that it's just so cringe. So there's this one villager that wanders into the real Earth world. He wanders off, and then he encounters that one American lady, and they both go on a dinner, and for whatever reason, the movie thinks it's funny to cut away to the two of them having dinner, and it never impacts the plot. Honestly, you could cut out all the scenes with that headmistress character dating that villager, and no offense to the actress, but you could pretty much remove all the scenes with that specific character, and the movie would probably be better for it, because this headmistress character doesn't play any crucial role other than, well, here's the token character to greet the child characters into the typical high school setting, and that's it. It's meant to be funny that she's dating this villager guy who's obviously not going to say a lot, but somehow she gets a lot out of him. But it's not funny. It's cringe. It is cringe. It's cringe, but it's not funny, and it's not funny because it's cringe. 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 Again, no offense to the actress portraying that character. It's just that, in regards to the writing and how the character's portrayed, the movie could have done without her, and it would have been better for it. I'm sorry. And there's other story beats where, if you've seen this kind of Hollywood adventure film, you know the beats. Like, they'll go off to some other world, they'll see the quirky character, you know, the Robin Williams Jumanji guy, your Michael Caine in that Journey sequel with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. They go on the adventure, they have to find the doodah, the MacGuffin, and then it might look like one character's lost his life. I actually thought they were going to go for the whole he's lost his life, but then when a certain scene where a character fell down was going to go, I thought, yeah, that one character who thought we died, he's going to come in, and then he came in, and I thought, yeah, I knew it. So it's that thing where if you've seen enough of those kind of Hollywood movies, you'll notice the patterns of that typical kind of adventure plotline. So in regards to the plot, there's nothing really that ambitious going on. I mean, a lot of the movie relies on the quirkiness of Minecraft. I mean, it does work from time to time, but at the same time, there's a few too much reliance on Hollywood cringe jokes that really let this movie down. But you know what? Unlike that awful Rachel Zegler Snow White movie I saw recently, the Minecraft movie has something that Rachel Zegler doesn't at the moment. Heart. I mean, it's the overall message of creativity. It's not really portrayed that well, given the lackluster quality of this corporate marketing Hollywood thing where the jokes aren't really that funny. But you know what? At least it's got heart. It's got something for various generations. The cinema I went to was almost packed. When I went to see the Snow White movie, there were only 10 people in the Rachel Zegler Snow White screening, including myself. And in the Minecraft movie screening, it was almost packed. And mainly due to the Minecraft brand. And I think that should tell you something about the current state of people, because on the one hand, yeah, it's kind of a shame that people are going to consume slop still, but at the same time, there is this increasing awareness that Disney is currently not where it used to be, and audiences just want some genuine fun escapism. I suppose, speaking of escapism, there is this inspiring message And it reminds me of what my friend Malika Ganjay mentioned about the concept of the Fey Realm. To make a long story short, she made 3 videos talking about the Fey Realm. It's this concept inspired by Carl Jung's collective consciousness, collective imagination. She was basically telling us that in the Fey Realm, people go there psychologically, and it's this place of imagination, and it's a place where you can find inspiration. But if you stay in the Fey Realm for too long, you're never going to make any progress in the real world. There was a message akin to that in the Minecraft movie when with one of the characters saying, I'm going to build stuff in the real world now, and then encouraging Steve, and Steve says, no, I'm going to stay behind. There's a few other things I want to build. And then one of the characters says, oh, why not build stuff in the real world? The fact that they even use real world, that's quite interesting. And then Steve just thinks, all right, I'll come along. And they start to form community, and they apply what they learned and were inspired by to use their creativity to make the world a better place, which is, that's a legit inspiring message. And there's heart to it in the fact that characters struggle with finances and with people having to deal with the loss of people. There is some legit stuff that this film wants to say. It's just that its full potential is held back by, typical corporate Hollywood, typical plot, typical unfunny jokes. So for that reason, I would rate a Minecraft movie a 6 out of 12. It's not great, but it could have been worse. I understand that people are going to hate this film, but you know what? Here's the fun fact. The audience that went to see this movie that I saw, they actually applauded at the end of the movie. I know that's not going to go well by my audience, I know, but I'm just stating the facts. The audience applauded. I think that should say a lot about the kind of movies that they're craving for. ScotsThinker signing out. What do you think of the Minecraft movie? Let me know in the comments down below.
Thanks a lot. Bye.